Hello everybody, welcome back to Banjo Kazooie. Heading into the final level. Got all of our jiggies, all of our notes. And it's time to go see what Grunty has in store to challenge. Or for us to challenge. Yeah. Yes, for us to challenge. Grunty's Furnace Fun! Alright, so yes, this is the final challenge of the game, I guess, or the final level. It's a board game. Each space that you land on has a different thing that happens with it. Yeah, so you could technically, she says that, like, you can choose what prize you get. Yeah, your lack of skill made my day. So you want to make sure you come in here with pretty much full health. And there's different things depending on how much you paid attention throughout the game. Some will be easier than others. Some are questions that you just have to answer about the game. So like this one here, I do believe is a question about the game. The I one, they'll show you a picture and you have to tell them what the picture is. The music note is they will play a sound and you will have to say what the sound is. It can be music from a level, it can be just somebody talking. The grunty squares, I do believe, are questions, which is why we were talking to her sister, because that's when those come into play. The clocks are challenges. You just have a timer. It's usually like a fight against one of the bosses of the game. I think there might be other ones. I guess one of the bosses. There really is only a couple of them. The skull spaces, I think they're another challenge or a question. I'm not sure what they can be. You want to basically avoid them. But if you fail on one of those, you just die. Yeah, and as you see, you can't just like run across the board. Okay. Run of Luck will have to stop. Big Ship's third funnel. What's on top? There is no third funnel. There's only the two. A lucky guess? Yeah, I bet. Alright, so now, do you know where you have been? Well, that's clearly in Gobi's Valley. Inside one of the temples. And yes, as you could tell, the challenges aren't necessarily fair. Oh, and then the last type of one, the Joker one, if you get to a Joker space, you get a card that lets you skip a square. Can you recall the stupid bird's name? Oh shit, well, okay, well that was the only bird that we fought. That was the eagle. I missed actually the first part of the question. See, now I'm tempted to go to the right, but I want this Joker square because I don't do well with sound. Okay, now shh. I mean, that's inside the Haunted Bears Church? Well, that's not a thing, so it's just inside the... Really? Shit. I'm not very good with these. Well, okay, well, it's gotta be Gobi the Camel, because he's the only one that's an actual character. They also do that a lot. I don't know if it's like, if you get one wrong, they make the next one easier. Okay. Oh, God. Another listening one. Well, I mean, that's gotta be the monkey, right? I don't remember his name, but I'm sure it'll come up. Conga the gorilla. But yeah, they'll have a lot. Oh, look at that! I got 2 for that. Okay. So yeah, those are useful for passing the insta-death squares, because if you look ahead on the board, you can see that there's quite a few of them. We'll go this way. Do you know where you have been? Let's see. Oh, well, that's inside the mansion. It's where Napster. And if you're I know that I started on it, but I always move it just to make sure that I'm on the correct one. On Mumbo's Mountain in the lake, what's in there? Make no mistake. There's a Jinjo down there. Ooh, a shoal of fish. Well, in Mumbo's, there's no. It's just fish then. Because there's no enemies in Mumbo's Mountain in the water. Okay, so this is going to be, like I said, it's going to be something that we did in the game. Okay. So yeah, it's just this with an extra challenge of eating more than him. No, move. Come on, switch. Yep. Nice. Oh, you fucker. Oh shit, we're tied up. Oh, switch. Oh shit, that's gonna... Oh, okay, so it's not going to hurt me to eat the wrong one? Oh, damn, I stole that right from him. Oh, this isn't good. Fucking run right there. Oh, look at that. Well, whatever. Oh, fuck, you got that one. Oh, and I'm gonna steal that one. Damn it. Oh, we tied. What does that do? Yeah, I was afraid of that. I can't believe we fucking died. Okay. Whack them all before time's out. Boosh. See, and you also want to... I probably should have made sure that I had full golden feathers when I came in here, but I... Because, yeah, some of the challenges are super easy. Okay, so obviously I can go this way and get that. I don't want to go this way, because then I may as well have just went the other way. Let's see, I only have 2 Joker cards. If I go past that, can pass that. Oof, God. Look at my build, muscles taut. What's my most enjoyable sport? Loogie flicking, belly barging, broomstick racing. Oh, loogie flicking. I have that one written down. I don't remember how to use... Okay, so X lets me pass the square. Now I could go this way, because there is another Joker card there, and I would rather have that. Okay, let's see. Which tune? Okay, I think I know that one. Well, I mean, I guess they do have Mad Monster Mansion, but that's Mumbo's Mountain, which I thought. Okay. Haunted Mansion in my ground. How many ways in could be found? I'm assuming that's how many. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with 9 because actually I'm gonna go with the middle number. Damn it! There's a lot of them. That's all I knew is that there's a lot, but all 3 of those numbers would be considered a lot to me. So, Maths Mansion, which fuck, I missed what the question was. It says something about a twist. Seller. I mean, gotta pay more attention. On Treasure Trove, there is a boat. What's its name? It doesn't float. Aw, man. The Salty Hippo. I only say that because Captain Blubber and he's a hippo, so I just kind of assume. Okay. See the picture. Do you know where you've been? Well, that's Treasure Trove Cove. Because of the treasure chest. I mean, even without the treasure chest, I'm pretty sure that's the only place that has those kinds of ladders, so. Alright, Grunty, do you know and can you tell what on earth's my favorite smell? Freshly burst boiled sweaty gorilla feet. I think it's sweaty gorilla feet. Yep. See, now even writing them down, like, you have so many of those that, honestly, like, going and finding her obviously helps, but see the picture on my screen? Okay. Yeah, that's Clanker. But, like, there's so many of them that, honestly, 10 seconds is, not a lot of time to figure it out. Okay, so if I go that way, I don't have to go through as much, but it's all sound. But they're both sound. And then if I keep going up, I have enough to skip. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna go up. You pick up items on the ground. Which one makes this easy? Well, that's a not a Jinjo. That's a honeycomb. No? Is that the extra life then? I mean, see, now that's my problem, because isn't that extra life? Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to give you two of the same question in a row, but I mean, that sounds pretty much like everything else you pick up. Which world it's from. Okay. Well, I mean, that's obviously Gobi's Valley. I mean, it's a very Egyptian soundtrack right there. Another challenge. Okay, oh, and they gave us... Okay. The tiles await for you to match. Time is tight, but that's the catch. Okay, fuck you. Just so I don't have to deal with him. Okay. Honeycomb piece. Jinjo. Oh, there's the Jinjo. Banjo. Kazooie was this one. Nope, was not. There it was. Okay, honeycomb piece. Oh, the egg was down here. Banjo, which is in Kazooie's face. So I'm assuming then that if you remember it from the main game, that you can do this super fast. I mean, the only one I ever remember is that Banjo is in Kazooie's face. That's... I don't know why, but that's the one that always sticks in my head. Okay. Freezeezy bears are rather sad. What can you find to make them glad? Presents. Okay, see the... Yeah. Do you know where you've been? Oh shit, that could be... I mean, I think that's Clanker's Cavern, still. Yeah, good. Because it could have been Rusty Bucket Bay. Now then, the question is... Well, I'm going to have to do this one anyway. Really wish I was thinner. What does Grunty like for dinner? Maggot pie, dog dung, or slug stew? Baked salted slugs? Was that? Nope. Slugs. Slug stew. Okay, that's good. I'm not sure if that was one. Oh yeah, there it goes on the back. See, like I said, I look like it. It's just so many. So let's see. I need to basically to skip the insta-deaths. If I go up, I get 2 easy questions. I can skip the insta-death, use one of my cards, and get 4. Or and get 2 more. And then go this way, I could skip all the 2 insta-deaths and a Grunty. Or I could just go for it now. I'll just go for it. Grunty's cute, she's quite a dame. What was my first boyfriend's name? Dirty Birdie Undead Ed. This is not one that I have. Undead Ed, because it rhymes. Damn it. Because of all those spells I learned, whom at school was my best friend? Sweaty Betty said. Oh, I think Sweaty Betty was one that I. Yes, Sweaty Betty. That is an answer that I have. I did remember that one. That. Ugh, the sounds. Now the question is should I skip the sound, the challenge, or the other grunty space? Oh god, not this again. Oh, well that's easy. That one's a feather. Don't give me that. Okay, good. I was like, don't give me both feathers, but they did. You know, I'm gonna skip the challenge because that one I feel I'm more likely to fail at than the grunty question. So the whale's blowhole and object sat in Clanker's cavern. What was that? It was a giant bowl. Because you had to stand on it to ride up. Let's skip the insta-death. Guess this right or you may lose. What's the only color I'd choose? Ghastly gray, dung brown, gruesome green. Gruesome green. I do have that one written down. And then I can skip the final square, which actually lets you run around the entire board if you wish, but there's very little point to unless you're missing a couple of health. Aha! Cursed by the makers of this board. It's not fair, I want to win. How I longed to be real thin. Now you can take the prize on show, while up the winding stairs I go. You won't catch me, I've made sure. All the credit you'll now endure. Yeah, and then Grunty just runs away. Yeah, which prize shall we take? I don't know, we could use a new washing machine. Kazooie's such a prick. I've had enough adventuring for one day. Sure, let's get out of this dump. And then that's the end. Look at that, we have officially beaten Banjo Kazooie. It only took us less than 20 minutes. But yeah, that's it. That's the entire game, nothing left. Don't even get to beat up Grunty or nothing. Honestly, kind of a little disappointing, you know. You'd think you'd get to beat up the main bad guy of the game. But no. I do like the credits though. They go through all of the... Or at least most, I think it goes through all of the enemies in that while they give credits to like the actual developers. I'm assuming keyboard tapper is like programmer or something. But yeah, I'll let the credits roll. And thanks everybody for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time for some more Banjo Kazooie in the sequel. Yeah, that's right. I was just kidding. There's no way that you don't fight the last boss of the game. Yeah, we don't actually. Actually, we might want to go back. Oh God. On the board, since everything is clear now, we can actually pick up some of these free lives that are here. Because while we do only have one thing left to do, since they're here, we may as well grab them. There might only be 3. There's 2 there, and we know there's one down here. There we go. 6 lives. That should be good to finish the game. I was tempted to actually just leave it there and let it go until next week, or not next week, until Wednesday. But I mean, it wasn't even a half hour, even with the credits rolling. I mean, assuming that I don't screw up that much, the fight shouldn't take too long. The last cauldron in the game, which we don't actually have the one that it links to, which is unfortunate. There we go, it's 7 now. And then an 810 note door. So yeah, you don't even need all 900 notes to fight the final boss. But you do need almost all the notes, because since every level has 100 notes, there's one level that you can get 10 notes in if you get 100 in the rest to unlock it. And then same with this, 31 jiggies down to 6, because you don't even need all of the jiggies either. You can miss 6 of them. And still have enough. And then what was the other collect? Oh, I guess the honeycomb pieces, but that doesn't. And then yeah, if you exit the game or die, run out of lives at any point, you get a cutscene where she has Tootie in this one, and Grunty's in that one, and then they actually activate it, and Tootie. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think they actually show you exactly what happens to Tootie, but Grunty comes out actually thin. But yeah, that's all that you need to actually make it to the final boss. But if you have 864 notes, which is a really weird number, you can restock all of your golden feathers. If you have 828 notes, you can restock all of your blue eggs. And if you have 882 notes, oh, hang on, where's this one? Ah, yes, 882 notes, that lets you come into here. And then if you have 4 more jiggies, you get this, which doubles your health. And leaves you with 2 jiggies, which is honestly kind of annoying that it leaves you with 2 jiggies, because it's just end it, And there should be, yeah, there it is, 846 to refill all of your red feathers, which you don't, I mean, you do need red feathers for the final fight, but you definitely don't need gold. And if we talk to this guy, yeah, so this is Dingpot. He doesn't get visitors very often. Do you know where she is? Sure do, Mr. Bear. Grunty's awful, She was sicking me earlier on. If you can get rid of her, I'll be free. So yeah, she threw up in him. Soon I'll have you nice and hot. See these filthy clothes I've got? When I've won, you'll wash the lot. Alright. Yeah. So he stinks, and he's already admitted that she threw up in him. And then I think, yeah, that's it. But he still wants you to jump in him. So yeah, if you have more notes, once again, you still don't need all of the notes, but you need close to all of them. Same, you don't need all the jiggies, but you need so close to all of them. Then you get to free refills on all of your stuff. And double health, which is rather nice. But now it's time for one of the hardest fucking boss fights ever, in all honesty. Maybe I'll do better this time. I know the first time I fought her, I think she actually managed to kill me. You would think coming into it with double health, full golden feathers, double golden feathers at that, like double everything in that. Like you would think that it would be, yeah, this battle tests your skill and might. You would think that it would be a little bit easier, but it's really not. Like, it is surprisingly difficult. Aha! And she does have different stages, just like most boss fights. Unfortunately, unlike a lot of old school games, it is not 3 hits and she's done. Oh, already. Aha! Got you with the last hit. Oof. Ugh. Yeah, because it is actually like a really difficult fight. Like, huh. I will say that the final fight against her in Banjo Tooie, I do believe, is easier. Now, I realize that this isn't making it look very difficult, which is fair. This part, surprisingly enough, is not. Ugh. Huh. Oh, we'll leave that, because I might need it. Yes, run and hide. So yeah, now she makes these, which heat seek. And I honestly don't know how to get out of them. The only way I know of to get out of them, which I'll probably start doing now, is to golden feather it and just let it hit you. She does lead you with these a little bit. Oh, right, now I remember. So yeah, you gotta draw out enough. Because it does make you use like everything that you've done in the game up until that point. There we go. And then you need to hit her. Go. And I think it's 4 that she throws. Yeah, there we go. And then you gotta hit her 3 times to get her to move. And then as you can see, there is like eggs and feathers around the arena to replenish the ones that you use. There's not very many of them, mind you. Oh. Yeah, if you hit her on the side as well, she does like... They did actually give her like an amount of like... Oh god, I think because I hit her out of it. Oh. There we go. Got her 3 times again, so now she'll move. Once again, I realize I said that this was a really hard fight, and it's really not showcasing that. But I promise you, it is in fact a really hard fight. Oh, I got her once. Nope, not going to manage it. Now, another thing you could do, technically, is just stand there. Come on, yes. Is stand there and once again, gold feather. I mean, invincibility is obviously always an option. In a game where it's just like a couple button presses to get it. Oh. 2. Oh. It was still 4. Well, I got it twice. You know, I'm just going to go for it. Yes. Huh. But yeah, if you can take the hit... No, the old hag's taken to the air. Where'd you go? Boosh. So you can hit her at any point. I do believe. I don't think you need to wait for her to stop. And as you can tell, it's not very hard. Also, if you try and go too far out of the arena, it doesn't turn you around. Oh, missed. But if you go too far down, that is a risk that you might... Come on. Get her. Damn it. That's too far away. Oh, man, you landed at that. Oh, I took that one right in the face. Blast that bear out of the sky. I wasn't in the sky, you fool. Okay, see, she's flying a little bit faster. I mean, I definitely hit her. Also, still not the hard part that I promised. I realize, but, you know. Oh, shit. Come on. Damn it. Too low. it's rough. I'm not gonna lie. It is rough to hit with this stupid beak barge thing that you have, because like even when you're aiming down, it doesn't go like it doesn't necessarily like they don't necessarily go where you point them. They go where the camera is pointed. So if your camera, as you just saw, is even like a little bit off, they will miss her entirely. Oh, old bottle brain has taught you well, but there's no... Ah, fuck. And I can tell. Okay, now that's just unfair. Oh my lord, are you kidding me? Okay, so this isn't the hard part still. Oh, fuck. I promise, this still isn't even the hard part that I was talking about. And I am getting my ass handed to me readily here. There we go, finally. Okay, now I do actually want to drop. Look at me, I'm quite a mess. I need a shield to hide my dress. Okay, so I want to pick these up because even like it doubles your health, but it's not like in some games where it's just like half health. Okay, I actually don't remember. Ah, here it is. Nice Baron Bird saved Jinjos from the witch. Yeah, so because you need so many Jiggies to actually come and fight her, it's obvious that you would have had to have bought some Jinjos along the way. Okay. Wait for the thing, and then... Okay, so you need 3, I do believe. 3 eggs in each Jinjo hole, and they'll go right through their shield. Oh, yeah, whenever you hear her start to shoot, you want to change direction. Because she does lead you pretty hard. Oh, and apparently only the first one will, God damn it, I am being dumb with this. Ooh. Damn it. Damn it. This is the hard part, by the way. Is trying to do this shit, because like that... Aw, you dirty rat bastard. There we go. Oh, and yes, it's hard because I'm an idiot. That's also your perfect opportunity to, if you can get to the next one quick enough, and, you can get all 3 shots in as she's getting hit by the other one. Good Christ. That's right, I'm not letting you do it. There we go. But yeah, sadly enough, like I said, this fight is really fucking hard. Because she even goes... Yeah, she goes through that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, no, that's it for that one. That's fine. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Took that one right to the face. Ooh, God. Okay, there we go. That's another one. Oh, oh. Damn it. You know what? I have all these golden feathers. Yeah, and then that one. There we go. Golden feathers, you have to. Like I said, this fight is surprisingly rough because she leads you just the perfect amount with all of her attacks. And I mean, obviously, it's necessary for the gold feathers to be used during the green one. But yeah, you don't even technically get the finishing blow. That's like the fight, and then this guy just fucks her up. Just absolutely wrecks her. I will admit, though, it's coming at her pretty fast. She's a sturdy old gal to be standing there like that and not falling off. Oh no, she's slipping and away she goes. And her last shot to hit failed. But look, she's still not dead. It's kind of brutal for a kid's game, you know? Because, like... Oh yeah, and Klungo's her assistant. You don't really see him very much in this game. In fact, outside of the... like, the ending... like, if you quit the game or whatever, where she turns thin, I don't think you see... I'm not sure if you see him at all, really. But yeah, that's the true ending of the game. Like I said, it's really weird that you don't need 100% of everything to get all of the bonuses at the end. Like, all but 2 Jiggies. Like, why? Make them get all 100 of them. Like, why are you letting them get 98 out of 100? Same with, like, well, I guess the notes, it doesn't really matter since all it does is just refill your stuff. Like, if getting most of the notes gave you, like, even, like, double again feathers or eggs and that, I mean, granted, once again, the only one that you would need double would be the gold feathers, but, I mean, whatever. But yeah, now they get to chillax on the beach. Ugh. Now, I do believe... Oh yeah, so like the credits before are the credits. This just goes through the different enemies and that, the ones that they didn't show, basically. I'm not sure if it reuses any of the ones. I guess reuses, but I don't know. If it shows you the names for the rest of the enemies that they showed during the credits. I don't think so. But yeah, it's weird how many that they decide to give some of these things names. Like a rock. Like, why make a rock sentient and give it a name when the only purpose of it is for you to destroy it? Like, it's very weird. Also, they named them Ox, Big Butt, or Bull, I guess. Grumbling. Where the hell were they? I think they were in Mumbo Mountain. But yeah, that is the actual ending to Banjo Kazooie. I think they'll go back to the beach once these guys are gone. And Mumbo will have more to say. But yeah, it's a solid, old school, you know, platformer. Same vein as like Super Mario 64 and stuff like that, you know. You got your different worlds. Each world has a theme. Each world has a certain number of collectibles. I will say I do prefer, like, if you want to compare Banjo-Kazooie to, let's say, Super Mario 64, since they were both out originally on the 64, they obviously are both very different. But I gotta give more points to Banjo-Kazooie than Mario. Because, like, you go into one of these worlds and it has 10 Jiggies, the notes and everything. You go into Mario's worlds in Super Mario 64 and they have, I think, 6 stars and then 1 for getting 100 coins, I want to say. But you have to go in and out of the level, like the Mario levels, to get each individual star. Whereas you go into Banjo-Kazooie level, you knock out all 10 Jiggies by doing the challenges that are already there. Now, obviously, things change in the Mario levels between it, but I mean, it would have been a lot cooler if things changed as you beat the level to unlock like the different challenges and you didn't have to keep going in and out of it. Obviously, for some of the challenges they have in Super Mario 64, it wouldn't have really made much sense. Like, for example, in Womp's Fortress, you know, the first challenge is obviously make it to the top and defeat Womp, and then, you know, the second challenge is to make it to the top, and now there's a tower up there that you have to climb. And obviously they could have made it where, you know, you defeat Womp and then the tower appears, but the tower really isn't all that hard to climb once you're up there. Granted, it doesn't take a lot. Granted, I don't think anything before the tower really changes either. And that would have made those stars really close together. But anyway, that's beside the point. I still, I don't know. Once again, like, I like Super Mario 64. It wasn't that long ago because, like, I bought the Super Mario All Stars, whatever, on the Switch, 3D All Stars, and I 100%ed it. And I mean, which, you know, was something I never managed to do as a kid. And like, yeah, it's obviously a really good game and everything, but like, I gotta say, I still slightly prefer Banjo Kazooie because, like, if you know me, like, I don't like going in and out of levels. Like, I don't like backtracking if I don't have to, or at least not for like a good reason. Like, there are some games that do backtracking or like good, where like you go through a part, but then when you go back through it, it's changed, you know, so it's not just the same thing over. Whereas with Super Mario 64, obviously you go into the level, things have changed, but still it's usually like a very small amount, like I said, using the Womp's Fortress thing. The climb up to Womp and the climb up to the bottom of the tower that the star is pretty much the same. Like, I don't think there's any real difference between it. And then there's obviously certain stars that you can get at any point, really. As long as you know where they are, you don't need to be in any specific section of it to get them. So a lot of it does feel like just redoing the same thing over and over. Like, which is why, like, just recently I finished Super Mario Galaxy on the Mario side, and now to actually get 100% in that game, you then have to go through it again as Luigi, but it's the exact same level, the exact same stars. It's just that Luigi is a little bit slipperier and can jump higher, which I don't mind that he's a little bit slipperier. The thing that annoys me about it is that it takes him longer to get started running. Ah, here's Mumbo. Yeah, Mumbo got secret pictures. Got pictures of things you missed. Aha, but I didn't. Secrets used in next game. So yeah, I don't know if this was part of the original. I would imagine so, since they assumed that they could get the Stomp and Swap stuff to work. Did you get all 100 jigsaw pieces? Yes. We sure did. Oh, right. So this is the bonus. Yeah, so if you get all 100, I guess, it does make a difference. I forgot that that was actually a thing. Yeah, so that obviously wouldn't have been in it. But I don't know how much of this was a part of the original game. Yeah, everybody's in it, although I've never played it. So I never played Nuts and Bolts because it's a racer that you build. Ow, that you like build your own cars and that to race it, but you know, it's just not really the Banjo Kazooie. But yeah, if you look, it just shows you, where the Stomp and Swap stuff is. Yeah, Mumbo not telling. Yeah, because, you know, once again, I don't know how much of this was in the original. But yeah, so next time we'll start up. Now the thing is, right, is we have 2 days left this week, obviously. That would have been Banjo Kazooie, except for the fact that we finished it now. So I'm kind of torn because, like, we won't get. It's also really dumb that they fail getting up there in the picture. But like, I could start Banjo Tooie next time and run around and do stuff, but because I mean, the first part of Banjo Tooie, I don't think we'd actually get into a level because there is a fair amount to do before you actually go into the first level. if I'm remembering correctly anyway. Oh shit. Sorry, that was my bad. I hadn't moved the controller for a while, so the Xbox started to go to sleep. Or the game did. So like I think we could do everything before the first level on Wednesday, but my only issue is like the levels in Banjo 2 are so fucking much bigger than in here. Like obviously it wasn't much of a challenge to get through a level in one video, like do a level apart in this game because they're fairly small contained levels. The ones in Banjo 2 are a lot bigger, they're a lot more complicated, and you can't finish them on your first go through them. I think there's like the last level that you go into is the only one that you can actually finish on your first playthrough because obviously you've already got everything for it. But yeah, there's like certain things that like you need certain skills from later levels to do stuff in earlier levels. There's certain things that you need to do in later levels just to unlock stuff in earlier levels. But Klungo must rescue Mistress. So like I don't even know if I could get through even just what we could do in the first level without, advancing. I don't know if we would, if I could actually get through all of it. In one part. I want to try, because it would be nice to just go through, get everything that I can in one go, and then, whatever. But that'll be it for this part. That is the end of Banjo Kazooie. Great game. Gonna move on to an even better game. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.